When people do interviews with you, they often describe you as New York's dirtiest cop.
Right.
And I watched that over and over again in your interviews. And I wondered as I watched people calling you New York's dirtiest cop, how that makes you feel.
Not good. Yeah, and that's a touchy subject, but I accept it. And I've turned it into something where I'm able to maybe chaperone an audience because of it. But it's not nice to hear that. More importantly, it's not nice for your parents to hear something like that. And thank God they're still alive. But, you know, it's not the happy day when your mother sees your name on the front page of the newspaper, I'll tell you that, and for nothing good, you know.
And how many crimes did you commit while you were a New York cop?
So it may have been thousands because every time I did something that was inappropriate. So you got to step back for a second. Every time a police officer puts on his badge and swears that oath and takes the job on, he's basically taking a risk on everything he does that can end him up in jail, everything. And that's really a very difficult position to be in. Everything you do legitimately can end you up being sanctioned or arrested. Mm-hmm. So I would suggest basically anything I did or any interaction I did could have been considered with some kind of criminal intent.
And still on the top line, just painting the picture here, before we get into the detail, what are the variety of crimes that you committed as a New York police officer?
So every time you take something from somebody, money, cash, drugs, personal property, let's say, it's basically a robbery, because you have a gun on your hip and you're using a position of power. So you would start with robbery, extortion, burglary, when you went into someone's home and came out with a product.